Morning. What's left to go out of here then? Pictures are going up. Are they for me? Receipt, someone's lunch. Nice to see that's not been used. Hey, that's not been used then.
No.
Hopefully that means that no one's had a poo. There's going to be some happy neighbours, isn't there? There's all the vans have gone now, this one's done. And we're going to be moving, this one's going to the other job to take stuff out now. And I'm taking this to the next student job. And all the students are going, yeah. So there's the neighbour on the corner is going to be absolutely buzzing. So this is the next student one. I say we're going to vent there. All the weeds off. We're going to prep, paint the sills. I don't know if he wants to paint this one. It's a bit crumbly there. I don't know if he'll want. The gutters are leaking. There's trims on the bottom, trims on the top, trims around the windows. Take the stickers off. We've got some doors to go on, beds to build, beds, drawers to build, sofas to build, get rid of all the rubbish. That's why I've just gone and got the tipper. Garden on this one. We need to paint the back. So obviously we've done this bit. I'm going to ask him whether he wants us to swap the coping stones on that to stop all the rubbish getting done, and then we need to paint the back of this one. So we're going to have to sand, prep, mortar that little bit there, and we'll paint this magnolia. So I'll just send the owner now, see if everybody wants to swap the coping stones, but paint that bit, and then we need to come up with, just turn that down a little sec, come up with something to do here. So I don't know, yeah, that's the old stone. So that was the one that was facing this way that we sloped out. So we just need to come up with this. The only thing I'm thinking we'll do is put like a pine step in, so get like a hardware and wood there. We'll paint that white. And it's just like little snaggy bits then upstairs, isn't it? We've got a bit of filler. Yeah, obviously fit the extractor up. There's like a little bit, obviously the worktops need connecting. There's a little bit of underneath there to do. Kickboards, they're on, aren't they? Maybe that one's just off. Yeah, just outdoor strips. I think mostly up there. Upstairs is mainly done, isn't it?
Underneath that wardrobe, no plasterboard, you see right into the street.
Where's that? In this room. Oh, And then obviously they've gone for the wall hung toilets in this, however, obviously left the pipes exposed, so I don't know what to do here really. Obviously it's just got to be a quick, easy fix so the students can move in, and then obviously try and sort that void out as well. I prefer the back to wall toilet so you don't see any of that. So you'll see on ours we use a back to wall one so it hides all that faff, because probably now we'll try and get a piece of white soffit in behind. We've got white soffit under the shower, so we might as well use a white soffit on this thing, and then a corner so we can get a face. I'll show you that. I don't like doing it, but it's the quickest and easiest way. I think they've had a leak. Looks like they've had a leak on the plumbing, doesn't it? And they've been trying to find it, so we'll probably put timber there, it'll be quicker. But up here is pretty much done. Again, just a little soffit underneath the... You'll be able to see, like I talk about the subtle differences in... So like I'd be thinking, what's that? The subtle differences in, you know, the builders do things. So he's kept that bit in with his wee blanket off. They sort of build the wall down inside. Again, that one. So he's got the gallows brackets in whereas we take the chimney out. So I think like this room and that'll be slightly different because character I suppose, but we'll try and take the gallows brackets out, the chimney out so we don't have that, and then we build... I'm not sure why it's that thick to be honest. It looks like he's come this side of the chimney. So there's an old external chimney which I think he's come this side of it to get his triples in. So I think that's why that's like that. But yeah, just up here is pretty much done. And then a little strip window in there. Oh, I know why he's done that, because he's got the existing roof here. So where we've done that and put a big window in, and then we fiberglassed around the big window. Again, everyone does things slightly different. This still lets natural light in. It's just not as big of a window. Nice. So I've just popped to Chestnut to pick up. There we go. Make use of the flip screen. Just popped to Chestnut to pick up a load of materials for this new job that we've just, well, not a new job, but this other student job that we're just going to help finish. And just want to say it's really helpful having a builder's merchant at the end of the road on the jobs. It's really helpful. We should really have more builders merchants locally, don't you think? Oh shit. Nothing worse than going over speed bumps out of Chestnut though. Right, paint, got to get that. Well, I saved 40 quid by not buying the paint in Chestnut and going to Johnson's. I say that, they might not even have them in stock, so, oh, thank you, car. So, Johnson's paint, haven't got any masonry magnolia in because we've wiped them out and they haven't had another delivery yet. So, should I have got them from Chestnut and paid £40 extra? Or it's raining so we can't actually do it now, so I'm just going to wait and maybe get it from B&Q. Well, people, you know, people sort of badmouth B&Q, however, they are good at what they do, aren't they? They always have stuff in. You just pay slightly more, but I feel with paint's actually less in B&Q. But what you get is the other paint companies just saying, oh yeah, B&Q's paint's crap. But I'm sure B&Q sell Johnson's paint. So, yeah, I've just had a call though. I've just parked the tipper round at the other job so the lads can throw all the rubbish on. And a minibus has come down the street and can't get past between me and the car. because the car's parked the other side and made it tight, and then a big Travis Perkins van has come down the road as well and got stuck. So I'm just heading back with obviously the materials for that job, and we'll see if we can get these two unstuck. But I mean, see if they're there by the time I get there. Well, see if they're still there by the time I get there, but they might have reversed out. We'll see.
Hi Andrew.
Hi Darren, you alright?
Yeah, good, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. Did you have a good holiday?
I did, thanks. Yeah, it was really nice. Nice and relaxed.
Yeah, I'm due another one now, surely. Yeah, no, I was just ringing for obviously an update on, because it's been a while, hasn't it? Did we send?
Yes, yeah. So I have got some feedback from the council.
Have they asked for more stuff?
They have done, yeah. Just an extra drawing showing a section of the street.
Of the what? The street?
Yeah. They want to see a section of that house is at number 6, and how that sits in relation to the proposed building. Because I think what they're looking at is how high is the proposed building versus the height of the house.
Oh, but
what's the distance in between them?
It's the other side of the yard, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But they've still asked for an existing and proposed section.
All right. Okay.
I'll forward that email over to what's his name, the architect, Thomas.
Thomas, yeah.
Yeah. And then see if he can sort it from there.
Yeah. I was thinking as well. I was there the other day and I was looking at the fencing, thinking, can't wait to get the palisade fencing up, because at the minute everyone can sort of see in and see me diggers and stuff there, and I thought the palisade fencing's not really gonna like change that, is it?
Well, and that's not going to change the drawing. I guess the risk is that if you put the palisade fencing up, and then before the application's decided, the council will turn around and say, oh, actually we'd rather the fence was this height or this type of fencing instead.
Well, no, I was thinking of changing the fencing, because I've seen like a concrete panel fencing, which obviously you can't see through, and it's more like structurally better, no one can sort of get through it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's to change it to that, obviously while we're still in this, if they've come back and
well, if you want to go with that instead, then it makes sense to get Tom to update the drawing as well,
because I think I'd already sent that to John in my very first email, and he'd said it looks fine.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense to get Tom to update that on the drawing when he's doing the...
Yeah, alright, I'll get him. Well, I'll email Thomas as well then, just to change obviously the palisade fencing to the concrete style that I've put on. And then in terms of height, is there like a restriction on height or not?
There's no restriction. There's nothing sort of in writing that says this is how, like, the maximum height that would be acceptable. But the typical height would be about 2 metres.
Yeah.
So 1.8 to 2 metres is your sort of standard heights.
Okay, let me. I might email John then and just ask him about that. Say, is there a height restriction? Because I could do with ordering this. I need to order this fence sort of as soon as possible, really.
Yeah.
So I might email him separately, see if he comes back with that. Just to try and speed it up. But okay, so we can't really do anything until we do that then, can we?
Yeah.
So Thomas won't have any details of the house, will he?
No, you'll need to...
Will he just get that off? He can put... I've seen it where they do, like they render like a photo on.
Oh, yeah.
So he can go on like Google Street Maps and do it that way. I'll ask him,
Yeah, see whatever's the best way for him to do it,
Yeah, okay. No worries, I'll do that, and then I suppose we'll just have to wait till that's done, and then it's always something, isn't it?
I know, yeah.
Why don't they never come back at once with like this and this? It's always one bit, and then you do it, and then another bit, and then you do it, and then another bit.
And it's always 2 weeks in between, and meanwhile, suddenly 2 weeks go past. And
is this like the reason planning takes so long because of that, rather than just actually?
If they just look at it like properly and thoroughly once, and then come back to you, even if they come back to you with a big long list, at least you know from them.
Yeah.
But it's annoying because obviously we'd had discussions beforehand before we submitted.
Yeah, and John said the height was fine because it was the same as the terraces opposite.
Yeah, exactly. And we said, this is what we're going to submit. This is information. Is this, everything that you need? It's like, yeah, don't need anything else. And then now, obviously, 4 weeks after, it's been, they've had all the information that they've been requesting. We get another request, and you just think, well, why didn't you ask for this?
Yeah.
2 months ago.
No worries. I'll chase Thomas up now and explain it to him, and then if you forward that over to him, and then at least he knows what they're after, and we'll go from there.
No problem. All right, I'll forward it over to Tom now, and I'll copy it.
All right. Cheers for that. I'll speak to you soon.
Cheers. All right, take care.
Bye. So I've just pulled up to G-Bar again. They've another call out. They've got the same blockage and the same, not the bad one, hopefully the easy one. So I'm just going to do that. However, I've just pulled up and I'm looking at my emails, and I can see one off the planning consultant, Darren, who I've just spoke to, and he's forwarded an email from the case officer dealing with the planning for the steel shed for the yard. And she just wants to see a street scene elevation of basically the yard. So we've done the yard, we want it to be mezzanine so that we can put obviously the office upstairs, and we've done it the same height as the terraces, the opposite side, so that it's in keeping with obviously the area. However, they just want to see how far away it is from the neighbours' bungalow basically. So I've just sent that to Thomas at Every Trade to see if he can do that, and I'll give him a ring now actually just to check whether there's anything he needs, because he doesn't know obviously the area that well, whether he needs me to take a picture or any measurements or anything. And it also says, for your information, we've received 14 objections to date in respect of the application from neighbouring owner/occupiers. So I wonder whether that's, they've had more objections, but these are objections from owner occupiers, which obviously we were expecting with them making a WhatsApp group. So I didn't know the planning had gone out to consultation. I've been the yard a few times, I didn't see the letter on the lamppost, so I don't know if it has or whether they've just objected before it's even gone out. I don't know, but I did speak to the neighbours the other day, and they mentioned that obviously all the mail keeps going to their house, not 6A Bowden Road. So I need to maybe make sure that they've got 6A written on the planning application, not 6 Bowden Road. It's if it was easy, everyone would do it. That's what I keep telling myself. Let's get in, and look at this, by the way, a gold door. Let's get in and see what the if we can solve it easy, this one. So wouldn't you know it, I've got here and it's not blocked, which is good. Maybe it is blocked and it's just sunk down further down, but yeah, there we go. He's just gone to flush the toilet, and I've just put the sink on, so we'll see if this does come back, in which case I'll rod it. If not, there's no point in me doing anything. So as you can see, that's come back up now and is blocked, so I'm turning that off. Luckily, one of the few times I come to these and it's actually clean water. Normally it's wee and poo, so hopefully we'll rod this and get, I keep forgetting to bring me things so you can see the gargle, but so it's just all that. So we got Amy, the bar manager slash videographer now. So I've gone like that and I've hit obviously what seems to be the blockage, and then hopefully I can put this on and we can corkscrew the blockage, and hopefully you'll see that gargle.
You cannot feel this energy.
So wouldn't you know it, just as I pulled the pipe out, we heard a big massive gargle and all the water went. So I missed it on camera, but we're just flushing the toilet and putting the water through now to check that it has actually blocked. But you can tell when you get that gargle, you can hear all the water getting sucked through. And we were, how many pipes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I think there was 17 last time. So it seems to be the same spot that it's blocking in. But yeah, I'm happy that that's now unblocked. So turn the water on. And then turn the CO2 on, and hopefully that stops leaking now. Hopefully that'll hold pressure. There we go. No leaks. No leaks. Whee. So. Oh, do you know what? My YouTube's always getting banned when I've got music on. So this one was leaking, so I had to obviously take it out and snap that. Luckily, they've got spare bits. However, the soda now comes out of... What's that one, water? Is that how soda normally comes out?
No, that's water, that one.
That one. That one. Is it?
Assuming that one.
So we fixed that one. Just this now. We don't know whether that's come from this or you reckon it's another issue here. So what I think's causing this is these ice machines go into... How do I get my torch? These are my phone. These ice machines go into one waste there, but if you follow that waste, it's sat on the floor, the level goes all the way around to here where eventually there's a drain that is full of rubbish for me to clear that out. So I just think that the water's, that actually goes uphill I think, yeah. I think the water's just sat in that tube and obviously seeping out somewhere, so I'm going to prop that up now with some kind of electric clips, maybe clip that to the wall and see if that flows the water out. No, I've propped obviously this end up, that goes to the corner to there, and then what I've done is, see if the torch will stay there, I've undone this and you can see, I don't know if you can see that actually, but there's just water sat there, so I need to make sure this water's draining away. So let's put another prop in that corner and lift this corner up so and get it running to the drain. How's your fast going, lad? Any of you do it fast? No?
Do it, you know.
Do you?
I won't eat after 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
I've lost loads.
He does a sleep fast. Or he doesn't eat when he's asleep. Yeah, all this. I'll show you what my plan was to cover these plates. So I'll open these. Literally, so what he's done is he's put trunk in him, so that when they put the telly on here, obviously you can push the cables through underneath, and just thought if we put plates on like that, and rather than using like a socket screw, just put a normal screw on, a little one, and then passes that one of the plates there. Hopefully it'll, I don't know whether these sink in enough to get this on. I don't like that. So obviously when we first started this job, one of the lads who's not with us anymore went through the wall with a concrete breaker. Well, it didn't go through the wall, but knocked the party wall brick and knocked a bit of plaster off. However, it was behind the wardrobe, so they never really like noticed it. But he's let us know now, so we've just come in to try and patch repair it. So what we've done is had a bit of plasterboard off one of the other builders' jobs, and we've cut it over, and then we're just standing knife round it now. And then what we're going to do is foam this board on tight, so hopefully it dries within 10 minutes or so, and then we can fill a sort of easy fill it then, can't we? Get it flat, and then it's ready for this fella to paint it, with a big apology from us. So the reason we are standing knifing it is because these walls, especially this type where it's been bonded and then skimmed, like it's like powder. So if you just took like a breaker to this, you'd end up taking the whole room off probably. So if you standing knife it, you keep it to just this section that becomes loose, and then hopefully we can foam the board in tight, and it'll be, you can see that it's just dust. I'm gonna get this on my hands now, but it's literally just that's just the age of the bonding plaster behind. And then now it's just about getting the depth. So I'd almost get it like flush, so that we haven't got to put loads of, how's that? Loads of filling on it. Oh. So we just want that to be as tight as we can. So the good thing about foam is it's gone off. It hasn't fully cured. You know, it takes it 24 hours to fully cure.
Foam.
Yeah, but obviously it's enough that it doesn't move. And then Ben's knocked up a strong filler mix that'll hopefully go off quick. Jointing compound. You reckon this one's better, don't you?
Compared to
Easy fill or the pre-mixed ones?
the premix, yeah.
So 60 minutes. 120, 80 minutes, apply second coat, paintable. Lovely, perfect for this. So, done that, and you've gone a bit past, haven't you, as well? Give them something to sand and then paint. You're just going to put all that on anyway.
Nope.
But yeah, hopefully I'll do now. The fellas are just painting and decorating this house, so at least it's been done properly and it won't fall off. The last one. So give that a little lick of paint, both sides, and you might end up having to paint these you might as well paint these pipes, because no one can be bothered. Well, it doesn't matter how many times I say wipe that off before you've, like, imagine paying someone to paint your house and they've done that to all your pipes and they were like, oh, you know, and you go do brand new pipes.
Go over it then.
So you might as well paint them as well, yeah. So right, I'll be back in a bit. So I've just popped into Alexander Steel, ordered some steels for the yard, for uprights for the fencing at the front. and I've just shown them a design to put a rubble chute either side of this, because what I was thinking was where we were tipping it up the other day and then spading it out, we can tip it up and have obviously a gate here, and then eventually we'll have a shifter there that can obviously shift it straight in, or the wheelbarrow. So I've done it either side so it doesn't hit the tow bar, and that will whichever side of the house we're on, if we're working on that house, that side of the terrace, or that one, I can obviously have the shifter this side or that side going in. Nice. I feel like I'm killing the vibes every time I walk in. I'm turning Joe's radio down. How are you getting on? I still got one fella who's not scared of heights. Are you scared of heights?
Not really, no.
Oh, sound. Everyone who works for me suddenly scared of heights when you ask them to do a job.
Dodgy at a height, yeah?
Make sure we get them stickers up as well. Yeah, exactly. I bet you never thought you'd become a builder to build sofas. Right, we've done that. We've done... Are all the drawers done now?
Yeah.
Oh, sound.
I think I'll finish them off now. Some 2 beds, drawers, and 2 beds, drawers. Joe's done the rest of them. Dave's on the bed and painting. Couches done. Chairs are done as well.
So, we've got, obviously, the doors on these, haven't we? This extractor fan needs finishing off. I don't know what he's doing there, whether he's got a panel or a wine rack or something ready. Looks like a wine rack, doesn't it? But that'd be like a unit normally that would be pre-built. So the list of jobs I put in, it's just going to be the front and back then, isn't it? It's just going to be the paint in the front and paint in the back. Did you get paint before or not?
No, I'll probably grab it.
On the way.
You doing that wall as well, or just the back of the house?
Just the back of the house. I think someone's rendered that, but
Just doing bare render.
yeah. Well, like, it's coloured, isn't it?
Sand cement, isn't it?
No. That beige.
Yeah.
That's not sand cement.
Sand, isn't it? Like a yellow.
Do you reckon? No, I reckon they've used I reckon they've K-rend and brushed, sponged it up. Let's have a look how these are getting on. Whoa! Oh. This one nearly done. Bed's done. Nice.
Yes.
Is that the last drawers?
Yes. Last.
Okay. A mix in the other room, is he? Yeah, bed, drawers done. Oh, need to do that. I'll try and do that now, the fascia. Bed, drawers done. Need to get some timber. Oh, someone's repaired that. Nice. And then I spoke to the owner and he said about getting a cushion that fits here, so I'm thinking if we can do like a custom one out of plywood and obviously fit it in, and then we'll foam it, memory foam, and wrap it with fabric. So I need to get some plywood for that. Those bits need doing, don't they? So there's a bed here to do. Bed, set of drawers need doing. So we've still got the odd little bits to do, haven't we? Oh, so that bed's done. So that bed's done. Or is it just cardboard? I'll take that down. Nice. Nearly there on this one. And that is a wrap for, what bloody day is it? Tuesday. So, Blaine's repaired that one. And there, and then obviously we've got the cream for that, because we could do topping up that thing as well, and then we'll just paint that so that it's all matching. Nice. And then Tom's painted the back gates, and Ben's just finished everything in here. So students, I don't know if we need to put an area on that. Actually, we will do. Yeah. I'll put that on my list. What do we say to people who are enjoying the channel, Tom?
Remember to like, comment.
There we go.